So this is the scene that image is taken from, and I want to show it from the very beginning. A scene is a dramatic unit that can include a lot of cutting. In this case, it actually includes a flashback. And within that flashback, we have that extraordinarily long take. So basically, most of the scene takes place in a single shot. And when you have a very, very long shot like that, it's called a long take. And here we get the beginning of the flashback, the establishing shot of the outside, a reverse angle. And here is the beginning of a single long shot. So we're now inside the building, but it matches the initial establishing shot, and then the camera moves back so that we get action in the foreground and the background. We can still clearly see the young Charles Foster Kane outside. Now he's blocked, so that we see Agnes Moorehead. And the great thing about staging in depth is that normally when you would change the focus from outside to inside or to her close-up, you would use editing. But in this case, the way that the actors are framed moves your eye in a really dynamic way around the frame. Look, there's even frames within frames, right? We've got the little frame of like a movie of Charles Foster Kane running outside, and you can hear the ambient sound of him playing, and you hear his voice continuously until the window is closed at one point. So it's like a little movie of him running in the background. Then we've got the doorway framing the father who's being excluded from this transaction because he's an abusive alcoholic, and the mother is trying to rescue the child from him. And then with that subtle reframing, the attention moves again back to her and to the conversation in the lower right-hand corner. So, and the diagonal framing of the image also keeps your eye moving around from face to face, foreground, midground, background. It's just a really dynamic way of creating a lot of visual tension without any editing at all. So here we get movement into the background again. He closes the window, which cuts away from the sound of the boy. Then the mother goes back. And then we get the end of the shot and a reverse angle on her face because she has definitively given up her child. And that's an amazing scene.